Good evening, you guys. Welcome. I feel kind of funny on a stage here, but come and find a seat. It can be any seat that you're comfortable, Japanese style or cross-legged. Rest your hands onto your knees or thighs. Close your eyes. Begin your journey inwards. As you gaze within yourself, become aware of your breath, perhaps for the first time today. Deepen your breath. Slow it down. Even it out. Smooth it out. Once you've established a fluid rhythm with your breath, also bring awareness to your seat. From belly button down, allow your feet, your ankles, your sitting bones to get a little heavier. The crown of your head will naturally lift upwards, sit a bit taller. Lean back just enough to bring your shoulders over your hips. Add a touch of sweetness into your seat by gently drawing your shoulder blades down your back away from your ears. And become still into your space. Allow the dust of your day to settle. Every time we come on our mats, yoga invites you to set an intention. We have the opportunity to invite something in our lives. Enter the temple of your heart. Allow your mind to merge into your heart space. Feel the real you deep inside yourself, your soul, which is said to be made of divine light and of pure love. Deepak Chopra is a great author. He says, when you set an intention from love and compassion, the universe is behind you, it supports you. Connect to your light within. And think of what you would like to invite into your life, whether it's a dream or a goal, perhaps it's peace, anything you want. Set your intention for this practice and for this evening. Fold your hands to heart center, prayer pose on Jali Mudra. Lift your chest into your thumbs. Let's open this practice with one Om, clearing breath first. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out of your mouth. Inhale to Om. Bow it into your heart. Rest your hands back onto your knees or thighs. Slowly open your eyes. You're welcome. Come to all fours. Tabletop position. Roll over your ankles and knees. Place your wrists and your knees directly below your shoulders, below your hips. Once you have this alignment, draw your navel in and up towards your spine. Engage your core slightly. Take any kind of movement that feels right to you. So it can be your traditional cat and cows. You can sway sideways, left to right. You can draw circles with your hips over your knees. Essentially, any movement is welcome. You can close your eyes and go with the feeling. If you feel a bit of a sticky spot inside your body, you can pause there for a second, breathe it through. Essentially, there's no right or wrong way to do this. Yoga invites you to feel your breath, to feel your body. Take one more breath here in freestyle movement to shake off your day, to get inside your physical body. Good. Make your way towards a still tabletop position. Pay attention to the inner edges of your hands. Root the inner edges of your hands firmly into your mat. Index and thumb knuckles, spread your fingers wide. Either have your middle finger or pointer finger extend forward. And once you have this, walk your knees a few inches back behind you, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up towards the sky, make your way into your first downward facing dog. Now feel free to take some movement again. You can pedal your feet up and down one at a time. This will stretch the back of your legs. Feel free to reach one leg up towards the sky, draw circles with your foot to open up your hips. If you feel tight into your shoulders, you can glide to a plank pose, then back to dog pose to open up your shoulder girdles. So again, it's completely freestyle. Where are you holding on to tension today? Allow this movement to shake that off. One more breath here to loosen up, to shake your day off. And make your way into a complete, still downward facing dog. Really pay attention again to your hands. Press the inner edges of your hands into the earth to protect your wrists. Pretend your head is a block. Gently squeeze your arms towards your head. At the same time, wrap your triceps, the back of your arms down a bit more towards the earth. Draw your navel in continuously towards your spine, core is active. Ever so gently press the heels of your feet down a bit more towards the earth to elongate your legs. Transfer your weight evenly into your hands and feet. And soften your neck and jaw as you look down the center line of your body or the center line of your mat. That's your full expression, Adho Mukha Svanasana, dog pose. One more breath to stretch the back line of your body. Make your way to a brief child's pose, Balasana. Sit onto both heels, knees wide. Place your chest in between your knees, forehead to mat, arms stretched in front of you. This will stretch your ankles. It will open up your hips slightly and also find length into your low back. It is also the ultimate resting pose. So if you feel like you cannot find rest in down dog this evening, or if class is a bit too intense, you can take a child's pose whenever you need to, and come back in class when you feel rested. So in other words, this pose is here whenever you need to, as often as you need to. One more breath. You make your way back to downward facing dog. Be precise with the way you set your hands, the way you set your feet. Go through your checklist, press your hands and feet into the earth, feel the rebound into your hips. Gently constrict the back of your throat, activate a light ujjayi breath. Let your breath make a slight whispering audible sound. Point your tailbone down towards the earth. Inhale, glide to plank pose, top of a push-up. Hold the position here. Shoulders over your wrists. Press the earth away from you. Hold here, plank pose, high plank. If it's a little too much juice, place your knees to the earth. This will help you out. Modify the pose. Build some strength though. Look in between your hands as you hold the pose, not your breath. Now for the first one here, place your knees to the earth. Inhale. Exhale, place your chest and your chin also onto your mat. Slide all the way onto your belly, untuck your toes, charge your legs. Press up your feet down. Either take a baby cobra, know it in your hands if your heart up, or modified full cobra, use your hands a bit more depth. Up dog if you'd like to, hips up, arms strong and straight, yogi's choice. Roll over your toes into downward facing dog. Okay, this is the easiest way to take your vinyasa. And we'll start to do it differently though. But first we're going to take a back transition. Look towards your fingertips. Come onto your toes, bend your knees. You can walk, step, or hop lightly to the front of your mat. Either big toes touch small gap in between your heels. If you need more space this evening, place your feet about as wide as hips parallel to each other. Rest your hands anywhere on your mat, or for more ease on your lower legs or shin bones, even on your knees if you prefer. Inhale, halfway lift, look in front of you. Press your hands somewhere to find a bit more length into your spine. Exhale, fold to over both legs. Hold here. Release your neck. Head is fully heavy. Interlace both hands behind your back. Breathe in. Breathe the arms up overhead very slowly. Once you start to feel your hamstrings and shoulders light up, pause and focus on your breath. The idea is not to let your mind push you into your pose, but instead let your breath dissipate the sensation you feel. Allow your body to invite you to find more depth instead of being forceful. Take a breath in. Exhale, release your clasp. Place your hands onto both hips. Rise up. Push the earth away from you with your feet. Once you stand, place your arms by your side into mountain pose, Tadasana. Slowly close your eyes. Re-gaze back inside yourself. In further practice, we'll do this. We'll pause. Gaze within. Return back to your breath. Allow your breath to marry your mind back into your heart. Feel who you are, the deepest part of yourself. This is the deepest word of yoga, this unity between you and your soul. Heart wide open, connect to source energy. One more breath, begin to flow. Eyes slowly open. Inhale, arms reach up. Stretch towards the evening sky. Exhale, forward fold. Lead from your heart. It will bend into your knees. Stay soft into your body. Lengthen halfway. Step your right foot back behind you. Set your right knee to the earth into a low lunge position. Left knee over left foot. Press into your left foot. Rise up. Upper arms in line with your ears. Nice and slow. Stretch your breath in your arms. Low lunge. Exhale, hands back to the earth. Palms below your shoulders. Charge your right leg to straight. Left leg back to plank pose. You can use your knees for support or use your toes. Shift your weight forward. Inhale, shoulders beyond fingertips. Exhale, halfway down into your low push-up. Untuck your toes, up dog. Lift your heart up and back. Navel in. Exhale, roll of your toes into downward facing dog. From your inner right thigh, inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your right knee to your nose or forehead. Hold here, shoulders over wrist like plank pose, powerful arms. Right leg back up, inhale. If it's too much, place your left knee to earth to help you out. Exhale, right knee, right upper arm, elbow, tricep, or shoulder, right side as high as you can touch. Extend back, three-legged dog. One more time, knee to nose or forehead. Look in between your hands. Quietly step your foot to your thumb. Knee over heel. Walk it 40 if you must with the help of your right hand. Place your left knee to the earth, low lunge position. And rise back up, upper arms back, in line with the ears. Breathe in. And breathe out, hands back to the earth. Very softly, step your left foot forward to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, look in front of you. Gaze forward, step forward. Forward fold into over both legs. Rise up, inhale, arms sweep all the way up. Palms touch, look up if you can. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Good, let's keep flowing. Arms reach up slowly. Forward fold elegantly. Lengthen halfway. Step your left foot back. Set your left knee back to the earth. Low lunge position. Rise back up as you press into your front foot. We're going to hold the position here. If your back knee is unhappy, double roll your mat. Get more padding for yourself. Once you feel comfortable, untuck your back toes. Allow your hips to sink down. Let your front knee move beyond your front heel to get a deeper left thigh stretch. Once you feel satisfied, bend both elbows, hands in prayer pose to the back of your head. Lift your chest straight up towards evening sky. Remain buoyant to your heart with the arms and exhale. Lean back a bit more without collapsing into low back. You want to stay super lifted with your heart up. Navel in, no compression, low back. Arms reach back up, inhale. Exhale, hands back to the earth. Half splits, bring your hips back. Stack your left hip directly over your left knee. Right leg becomes fully straight. Left knee is still grounded, half splits. Flex your front foot away from you, stretch your spine, inhale. Now either gently hinge at your waist, forward fold over your front leg, or some of you left leg can travel backwards into a full split. So either half or full, it's yogi's choice here. Once you start to feel sensation though, pause, focus on your breath. It doesn't matter how deep you go into your body, but breathe through what you feel. If you are in a full splits position, return back to where you were into your half splits. Half split, shift your weight back forward, knee back over your front foot, palms to the earth. Tuck your back toes, charge your back leg to straight. Right leg back, plank pose, Phalakasana. Lower halfway down, low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Untuck your toes, up dog, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Roll over your toes, down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Okay, right away. Left leg high and up, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose or forehead, butt way up on your back toes, arms strong and powerful. Extend back, left leg up. If it's too intense, right knee to earth the whole way through. Exhale, left knee, left upper arm, tricep, elbow, shoulder, touch, connect. Extend back, breathe in. One more time, knee to nose or forehead, look in between your hands, step your foot as close as you can to your thumb, walk it forward if you must, knee over heel, right knee to earth, low lunge, rise up. Left foot forward, get more padding if you wish, take a moment to arrive into your space. Once you're steady, transform Anje Asana, untuck your back toes, allow your hips to get weightier, then bend your elbows, hands back in prayer pose, lift your heart up, remain super lifted with your heart. Feel free to arch back without losing the quality of your breath. Your breath has to stay deep and sweet no matter what. Arms reach back up, inhale. Hands back to earth, exhale. Ardha Hanuman, hips draw back, right hip over right knee, left leg completely extended. Flex your left foot. Hinge at your waist or allow your right leg to travel backwards again to full Hanuman if you did so on the first set. Now feel which side is stiffer. If this is your stiffer side, take more time to explore your depth. Nowhere to go but to breathe through sensation. Nice smile, Diana. Full Hanuman as you were, Ardha Hanumanasana. Ardha Hanuman, shift your weight back forward, left knee over left foot, tuck your back toes, charge your back leg to straight, step your right foot forward to the front of your mat, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, fold, Uttanasana, rise up, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Let's keep moving. Arms reach up slowly, think of stretching your breath particularly. Exhale, forward fold fluidly. How gracefully can you dive and fold over both legs? Lengthen halfway. Step your right foot back behind you. High on your back toes. High lunge with your feet. A bit more wobble this way. Press your left foot down. Rise up slowly. Crescent warrior. Upper arms in line with your ears. Exhale, hands back to earth. Press your palms into your mat. Left leg up to the sky. Three-legged dog. Glide to a three-legged plank pose, shoulders over wrist. Now if it's too intense, place your foot or knees down for modification, or lower halfway as you are for more challenge. Hug elbows tight, lower halfway down. Both feet to mat and tuck your toes, back into upward facing dog, Urdhva Mukha. Roll over your toes, Adho Mukha. Right leg lifts. Right knee to nose or forehead, look in between your hands, quietly step your right foot to your right thumb, knee over heel, adjust your stance, feet wide. Rise up slowly, take your whole intake of breath to ascend up, lick your breath for movement. Hold here, arrive. Once you feel steady, take a hold of your left wrist with your right hand. Stretch up and over towards the setting sun. Feel this gentle stretch into the left side of your body without forcing it. Soften your shoulders. Arms a bit more straight. Reach. Keep drawing navel in. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, hands to the earth. Very softly, step your left foot to the front of your mat. Look in front of you. Stretch your spine. Folding two. Reascend back up. Push your feet down, arms sweep up effortlessly. Hands back to heart center. Okay, one more time. Arms reach back up. Dive and fold. Pour your busy brain into the earth. Feel the movement, feel your breath instead. Lengthen halfway. Step your left foot back, high on your back toes, back leg completely charged. The movement is opposed. Rise up slowly. Press into your right foot. Rise up with control, with presence. Hands back to the earth. Press your palms into your mat. Right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Glide to your three-legged plank pose. If it's too much, put our knees down. Hug elbows up, lower halfway as you are for more challenge. Both feet to the mat and tuck your toes. Back to up dog. Roll over your toes. Downward facing dog. Let's complete the mandala. Left leg high and up. Left knee to nose or forehead, be precise. How closely can you step your foot to your thumb? Adjust your stance if you must. Step it forward. Rise up together. One group together. We move energy together. Arrive into your space. Hug inner thighs. Plug left foot down. One steady. Take a hold of your right wrist this time. Up and over towards your left. Doesn't matter how far you go. Feel this gentle stretch. Breathe through it. This is yoga to release tension that's lodged into your body. Doesn't matter how far you go. Back through center, inhale. Ankle hands to earth. Step your right foot to the front of your mat, gaze in front, Ardha Uttanasana. Fold, Uttanasana. Rise up, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Stillness, Samastitihi, hands to heart center. You slowly close your eyes. Look inside yourself. Close your eyes not to be distracted by your eyes. Feel. Feel the energy move inside of you. A bit of warmth we're creating. Return back into your heart space. Heart wide open. Keep connecting to source and energy. From this very sacred space, what is the intention you have set for yourself this evening? Everything in this universe has begun with an intention first. It starts from the inside out. What are you inviting into your life? One more breath. And slowly open your eyes. Let's greet the evening. Namaskar A. Arms reach up, inhale. Reach for sun energy. Exhale, forward fold gracefully. It's a moving prayer with yourself. Lengthen halfway. Set your hands, palms to earth. Step back to plank pose or float through chaturanga if you'd like to press it up. Plank pose, lower halfway down. Knees can lower down. Untuck your toes into your back bend. Roll over your toes into downward facing dog. And 5 full deep breaths. Now pay attention here. If you feel like dog pose is not giving you rest, then take a child's pose instead. Middle finger points forward. Yeah, exactly. Good. Press the earth with your hands and feet. Child's pose super heavy. Stretch your breath wherever you are. Empty your busy brain into the earth. Good. One more breath. Walk both feet a little bit forward, just enough to bring your shoulders over your wrists. It's a compressed downward facing dog. Now press your palms into the earth. On the fingertips, look in between your hands and push the earth away from you. It's a beautiful place to be as you build strength. If you're playful, option. Come high onto your toes, bend your knees, tap both heels into your butt very lightly, land where your feet were, soft like a cat, and repeat. If you can find the catch, hold the catch, and even maybe press it up or stay into your tuck position. Hop to keep your heart rate up or stay static to build strength. One more time. Good. If you can handstand, feet back towards your wrist. If not, dog pose, look forward. Walk, step, hop, or float your way to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, look in front of you. Exhale, forward fold into over both legs. Rise up, inhale, stretch as long as you can. Hands to heart center. big toes touch, same with inner knees. Inhale, sit low, upper arms in line with your ears. I'm going to scar a B variation. Exhale, forward folding 2 over both legs. Lengthen halfway, plant your palms. Again, step back or float through. Plank pose, knees can lower down, hug elbows tight to protect shoulders. Low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Untuck your toes into your back bend. Back into downward facing dog. Either here again or child's pose. If you stay to down dog though, press the earth away from you with your hands and feet for 1. Feel the rebound this creates into your hips, into your body for 2. You're stretching your body, stretch your breath though as well for 3. Soften your jaw if it's tense and your neck for 4. Add sweetness into your pose. Keep feeling your intention. Breathe life into it for 5. Good. Back into down dog, child's pose if you're good to go, or stay here a bit longer if you need to. Right leg high and up, inhale. Exhale, right knee to nose or forehead. Step your right foot to your right thumb. High lunge with your feet. The movement is a pose. Rise up slowly with control, crescent warrior. Exhale, hands to the earth. Place your left hand an inch above your left shoulder. Slightly forepalm is glued. Root the whole out at edge of your left foot to the earth. Now you can use your right foot to lift your hips up, right arm up towards the sky. Spin left bicep forward. With the option to stack your foot, right foot on top of your left. Hips must stay lifted though. If you'd like to, you can also hover your right leg into the air into a star-shaped pose. Use a bit more core strength. Breathe in. Breathe out. Either right hand to earth plank pose vinyasa or step it straight back to downward facing dog. Optional vinyasa to save energy if you prefer. Just being mindful, if you vinyasa, they serve you as they are demanding. Left leg high enough, breathe in. Breathe out, left knee to nose or forehead precision. Step your foot as close as you can to your thumb. Now one group together, rise up slowly. Think of stretching your breath and your arms. Exhale, hands back to the earth. Right hand, a little forward and right shoulder. Ninth edge of right foot is grounded. Left arm up. You can use your left foot here for support if your arm is wobbly. For more challenge, stack your left foot on top of the right foot. You got to main lift it with your hips. Hover left leg into the air, star-shaped style if you'd like to. Breathe in. Breathe out. Either plank pose, cycle through vinyasa, 1 full breath per movement, or again, bypass this optional movement. Straight back to downward facing dog. Empty your brain into the earth if your mind is active. Stay onto your breath. Slow your breath down to find stillness into your mind, softness in your being. Now, child's pose, remember, you can stay here as long as you need to. It's never a problem. If you would like to build a little bit more strength, step your right foot in the middle of your mat, not too far forward. Bring your shoulders over your wrist. Lift your left leg up to the sky. Square your hips, arms strong. Push the earth, look in between your hands, close bright. You can stay here and press the earth away from you, or hop lightly into an L-shaped hop, landing very softly. Hold handstand if you can, or if not, land softly and keep your heart rate up. Good. One more playful hop. Downward facing dog. Doesn't take a lot of these to get everything fired up. If your mind is on overdrive, inhale through your nose. Exhale out of your mouth. Let that go. If your arms are getting a little fatigued, take a child's pose. And pay attention how you feel. This is your edge. Stay. It's awesome. Listen to the wisdom of your body, of your heart. There's nobody to impress. If you want to repeat this one more time, step your left foot into the middle of your mat. Shoulders over wrists. Then right leg up. Palms glued. Either press the earth, don't have to hop, or hop lightly, softly. Doesn't matter how you hop. We want to land soft like a cat, like a ninja. Yeah, hold handstand if you can. Any variations you're playing with. Good. Downward facing dog. Now right away, look forward. Come onto your toes, bend your knees. Travel to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, look in front of you. Forward folding two over both legs. Rise up, inhale, stretch as long as you can. Ankle hands to heart center. If you prefer, arms by your side. Samasthiti or Tadasana. Close your eyes if possible. Try to be still into your space. If you feel dizzy, eyes open, look past the bridge of your nose. But feel. Can you feel energy moving inside your body right now? Energy flows where intention goes. What is your intention this evening? This is how you can direct this powerful stuff inside of you. What are you inviting into your life? One more breath. If eyes are closed, slowly open your eyes. Place your hands onto your hips. Feet unite. Anchor your left foot firmly into the earth. Engage your left leg. Root your tailbone down. Place your right foot anywhere on your left leg. So it could be inner ankle, inner thigh, or above or below your knee, essentially. As long as you're stable, press your foot back into your leg, root your tailbone down. Tree pose, Vrikshasana. And once you're steady, you can remain here, or arms can come to heart center. Yet it's not to move too far too fast. If you're still steady, your branches can start to expand upwards. And once you become a little tight into your jaw, pause. If you're still super at ease and you want to test your balance, look up. That's where it becomes really, really tricky. Do the best you can. Inhale. Yeah. Exhale. Hands back to heart, outwardly so. Hands to hips. Quietly place your right foot to the earth. Anchor it down, sprint into your second set. Place your left foot somewhere, as long as above or below your knee, and without pressing your knees sideways. Arrive. Nowhere to go. Allow your tree to expand. It doesn't matter how far you go. Be still, be calm. Think less resistance. If you resist too much because you're forcing in, you will block the energy flow. You want the energy to be vibrant. Fingertips bright, reaching towards the evening sky. Option to look up. That's where it becomes super wobbly. Inhale. Beautiful treat, you guys. Exhale, hands back to heart. Hands to hips. Foot back to mat. Big toes touch. Come high onto your toes. Put your knees wide. Place your hands to the earth as wide as your shoulders. Squeeze both knees to your upper arms. Lift the back of your heart up to the sky. Navel is in. Now press your finger pads into the earth. Lean into your fingertips and elbows back over wrist. One or two feet can start to flow. We don't have to. It's always the intention before outcome. Any variation, go and press it up. Hands down. Hips up, heart down. Yeah. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Look forward, spring back into a very optional vinyasa, or place your feet back to earth, and already so, walk back to downward facing dog. Keep pressing your palms into the earth, right leg high and up, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your right knee to nose or forehead, step your right foot to your right thumb, adjust your stance, high lunge with your feet. The movement is a pose. Rise up slowly with awareness. Good. Arrive. Bring your left leg further back behind you. Place your left heel directly over your left toes as you charge your back leg fully to straight. Now, draw right hip back to square both hips. Keep your hips and chest to the front of your mat. Stay into the position. Your upper arms in line with your ears, crescent warrior. Fingers bright. Take a breath in. Open up to warrior two. Left heel down, right arm in front of you, left arm back. Now look at your feet just for a moment. Front heel to back arch. Set your foundation. All four corners of both feet ground into the earth. Your tailbone down. Look past your right fingertip. That's your point of focus. Strong, powerful, focused warriors. Foundation stays the same. Flip your right palm to the sky. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand down your left leg with barely any weight on it. Right thumb towards the sky. Reach, stretch the right side of your body without losing the quality of your breath. Breathe in. Breathe out, side angle pose. Left arm over left ear. You can place your right elbow to your thigh or hand to earth with barely any weight. One long line of energy from left heel through left fingertips, this time left thumb towards the evening sky. You can look upwards without straining into your neck. Inhale. Exhale, press into your right foot, rise back up to warrior two. Inhale at the top. Exhale, window, both hands to the earth. Listen carefully, both hands to your mat. Place your left hand an inch above left shoulder. Bring the whole outside edge of your left foot to the earth. Pick up your right ankle with your right hand and make your way to a tree pose. Vashisthasana. If it's a little too much, place your foot down for support. It's okay. Right arm up to the sky. Right foot can be in front. You can stack, or this time tree pose. Option, lift your right knee up into the air and place your right hand onto your right knee. Breathe in. Good. Breathe out. Right hand to earth. Either cycle through optional vinyasa, make it fluid, elegant, or step straight back to downward facing dog. If you're holding on to tension within yourself, inhale through your nose. Exhale. Let that go. Clear the energy. One more breath. From your left inner thigh, left leg up. Left knee to nose or forehead. You're precise. How softly can you step your foot to your thumb? That's your stance. Now one group together. Rise up collectively. Let's move the energy as one group. We're more powerful this way. Arrive into your space. Hug inner thighs. Keep navel in. Soften your shoulders. Stretch your fingertips. Jaw is relaxing with your gaze. Inhale. Now feel the movement. Exhale, gracefully open up to warrior two. Left arm in front, right arm back. Look at your feet if you must. Feel your ground first. And once you have this, now look past your left fingertips straight towards me. Left palm towards the sky. Reverse your warrior. There's barely any weight onto your right hand, but a lot alive in the left fingertips. Navel always in. Exalted warrior, inhale. Exhale, standing up pose. Right arm over right ear. You can place elbow to thigh, hand to earth. Reach your right fingertips towards me. One long line of energy. Keep stretching through your spine as you pull your feet towards each other. Inhale. With the option, exhale, rotate your bottom ribs up to the ceiling. Open up your chest towards the setting sun. Breathe in. Breathe out, press into your left foot, rise back up to warrior two. Inhale at the top. Ankle hands to the earth. Right hand an inch above right shoulder. Place the right side of your outside of your foot on your mat. Your left foot can stay. You can stack your left foot on top of your right. Or option, pick up your ankle with your left hand. Place your foot towards your inner thigh. As you press your right hand down, spin right bicep forward. Hips lifted. Vrikshasana into Vashisthasana. Inhale. Exhale. I'll just say dog pose, but feel free to cycle through if you'd like to. Down dog is where we need to. Okay, right away, look forward. Come onto your toes, bend your knees. Walk, step, hop, or float your way to the front of your mat. Ardha Uttanasana. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Rise up, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Turn towards your right. Look at the sun, it's just amazing. Wow. Arms by your side if you prefer. As you look towards the setting sun, come back to your intention. Your thoughts create your intention. Your intention will create your reality. This is the teachings of yoga. One more breath. Okay. Come back to face back to the front of your mat. Let's get back into our flow. Hands onto hips, feet wide. Anchor your left foot into the earth. Lift your right knee up. Square both hips, keep your knee bent. Once you're steady, you can place your right hand onto your knee. If you're still at ease, take a hold of your foot. Again, if you're toe lock, I like myself to grab the outside of my foot. Bring your leg towards straight. If your hamstring is tight, keep it bent into your knee. It's all good. Inhale. Exhale, open up your legs sideways. And once you start to wave a little too much, pause. It's okay. Anchor your tailbone towards left heel. Brighten your foot as you press. Option, you can bring your left arm by your side. Don't have to. You want to test your balance? Look towards your left fingertips. As long as you don't push, don't create too much resistance. Stay light. Stay in the flow. Inhale. Exhale, back through center. Be precise. Release your knee or foot with precision. Quietly place your foot back to the earth. Anchor it down. 30-second set. Lift your left knee. Keep it bent or rise. Square both hips. Hand onto knee. Awesome place. If you can open up your knee, this is a little easier. Or we take a hold of your foot. Open it up. Once you become stiff into your jaw, pause. The beauty comes from this easefulness. 70% effort rate. You can test your balance and have a little peek, last little peek at the sun if you'd like to. Breathe in. Breathe out back through center. Precision, release your foot or knee. Foot to earth, big toes touch. One more crow pose, palm your toes, knees wide, place your hands to earth. It's always the intention. Squeeze your knees to upper arms. Press your finger pads down, lean to fingertips. With these actions, eventually we'll have flight, which is not important. Press it up, tripod if you'd like to. Yeah, good. Inhale. Yeah. Big toes touch, you guys. Yeah, make that good. Downward facing dog. Okay, sometimes we take 5 breaths to explore a pose. Sometimes we only take 1 breath to explore a pose. Same flow, we move faster, but we move slowly with precision. Right leg high and up, inhale. Exhale, right knee to nose or forehead, step your foot to your right thumb. Now stretch your breath, slowly rise up with control, more intake of breath, crescent warrior. How elegantly exhale can you open up? 1 exhale, warrior 2. Open up, look at your feet. Flip right palm to the sky. Stretch your arms, stretch your breath. Reverse your warrior elegantly. Pour the in-breath into the out-breath. Side angle pose. 1 breath to reach. 1 breath to find full expression. Parsva Konasana. Rise back up slowly. Inhale with control. Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, hands back to earth. Like last time, place left hand an inch above left shoulder. Back side of left foot to earth. Either right foot stays, hips up. Stack it. Tree pose or take a hold of your foot and bring your leg into full extension if you would like to. Certainly don't have to. Do the best you can. Breathe in. Breathe out, downward facing dog, whichever way you want to get there. If you need to clear something, let that go. 4 more full deep breath to press the reset button. One more breath. Nothing to think about. Your body knows the pose and movement. This is poetry in motion. Left leg high and up, inhale. Stretch your breath. Exhale, meet the nose or forehead, be precise. Place your foot to your thumb. As a yogi, create art with your body. Rise up slowly with control. Your mat is your canvas. Exhale, open up fluidly to warrior two. Left palm to the sky, inhale. Reverse your warrior. Long, deep inhale. Feel the movement. Exhale, triangle pose. Energize to the right heel, to the right fingertips. Press back into your left foot. Rise up slowly. Inhale. Virabhadrasana to look past fingertips right away. Ankle hands back to the earth. Right hand an inch above right shoulder. Left arm balance. Knife edge of right foot to your mat. Left foot can stay. Spin right biceps, stack it, hover it, tree pose, or reach for your foot, bring your leg into full extension. You can look down, sideways, or up, it's your call. Breathe in. How slowly can you make your way back to plank pose or dog pose with complete control? If you vinyasa, make the movement very easeful. Good, look forward. Walk, step, hop, or float your way back to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold in two. Rise up, inhale, reach. Hands back to heart center, arms by your side. Be still into your space. Close your eyes if you can. Now, do you have random thoughts floating inside your head? If so, it's normal. That's what your mind does. Yoga invites you to be a master of your mind. Return back to your intention. There's energy moving inside your being right now. How will you direct this powerful energy? One more breath. Eyes slowly open if they're closed. Last full vinyasa, optional. Arms reach up, inhale. To your own rhythm, dance with your breath. And it's okay to walk back, it's okay to flow through, it's okay to press it up. Whatever lights you up. Like a crow pose in there if you want to. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Down dog is where we meet. It's gone. Pigeon prep pose. Right leg up to the sky. Bring your right knee to your outer right wrist, right heel, outer left hip, toes pointed, or shin bone parallel to the front of your mat, foot flexed. Right knee a bit wider than the right hip, look past the left shoulder, everything is lined up. Square both hips. Once you have this, slowly forward fold. If your knee is sensitive, lie on your back instead, figure four position. We're going to marinate here for about a minute. If you feel like you are being forced by your mind to find depth, ease out slightly. The idea is not to force in. As we force, as we push, this creates resistance, which will block the energy flow. Release your neck, stack your fists if you must, allow your head to be heavy. Try to soften. Long deep inhales, long deep exhales. There's nowhere to go but to breathe through the sensation. As you move through daily life, you collect a lot of garbage, the stress, the tension, the emotion, the experiences. They land into your body, into your fibers, into your muscles, into every part of your body. Every exhale you take, release that into the earth, release the old. And as you inhale, invite the salty air, invite life force, invite prana into your system. Exhale, release the heavy, murky stuff. Inhale and invite in you. It's a really big if. Only if you feel like a little too spacious. Melt a little bit more. Peel a layer very, very gently. 3 more breaths. We're getting somewhat deep holding this pose. We'll move slowly. On your next inhale, place your hands below your shoulders. Gently press the earth away from you. Downward facing dog. In down dog, take some movement. I invite you to lift your right leg up and draw some circle with your foot, or do whatever else allows you to release your hip. Good, and then switch sides. Left leg up. Left knee should be a bit wide in your wrist. Doesn't matter how you place your shin bone. For more intensity, it is more or less parallel to the front. Line everything first on your right side, then square your hips. Eventually forward fold, there's no hurry. Once you start to feel sensation, pause and breathe. Be invited into your depth instead of forcing it. If your mind starts becoming a little busy again, let your thoughts drift away. Return back to your intention. Because unconsciously, your thoughts will direct energy. On your mat, think and feel what you want to bring into your life, into existence. This is the power of the yogi. Melt a little bit more if you're getting too spacious, without tightening your jaw, without tightening your facial muscles. Three more breaths. Your own rhythm this time. Once you complete your third and final breath, there's no hurry. You can gradually ease out, gradually make your way towards dog pose, and move around again to release both hips equally. One more breath and movement. Okay. Set your knees to the earth. Sit onto a hip. Bring your legs forward. We're going to sit and take a shavasana for some 5 more minutes. Any seat you're comfortable, hands on knees or thighs, close your eyes. Sitting bones root, crown lifts. Soften your shoulder blades on your back as you bring your shoulders over your hips. Become still into your space. And keep merging your mind back into your heart. Remain in the cave of your heart. Heart wide open, keep connecting to source energy. The ancient yogis believed that our destiny is essentially shaped by our deepest intentions and desires. This is from the Upanishads, a very ancient yogic text, which explains, you are what your deepest desire is. And as your desire is, so is your intention. As your intention is, so is your will. As your will is, so is your deed, your actions. And as your deed is, so is your destiny. It begins inside out first, right here, right now. how will you shape your destiny? Next inhale, slowly open your eyes. It's a good time to put a bit more layers of clothes. We'll recline our backs and take a quick shavasana, but layer up if you need to as it's getting a bit chilly. If you're good to go though, recline on your back. Place your feet about as wide as your mat, bend your knees, cactus your arms by your side into a cactus shape. Keep your feet grounded, feet about as wide as your mat, feet grounded. Allow both knees to fall over to your right. Look up or towards your left. And pause here, gentle little supine twist to release your low back. And with the option to place your right foot on top of your left upper thigh for a bit more stretch. Yeah, so left ankle on top of your right ankle on top of left leg. Yeah. Take a breath in. Exhale. Return back through center. Allow your knees to fall over towards your left this time. You can look up or past your right shoulder. And with the option to place your left foot on top of your right upper thigh. Breathe in. Breathe out. Return back through center. Draw both knees in towards your chest, hands above your knees. Give yourself a gentle little squeeze. Forehead to knees. Inhale. Exhale, Shavasana. Place your arms and legs by your side. Palms face up, a gesture to remain open. Walk your shoulder blades up and down your back. Allow your feet to splay open to your side. Deactivate every muscles into your body. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out of your mouth. Sink a bit more into your mat. Let everything go to find complete relaxation. very sweetly bring a bit more depth back into your breath. Ease your way back inside your physical body. Wiggle your fingertips and your toes, with the option to stretch both arms up overhead and point your toes away from you if you'd like a bit more energy this evening. And draw your knees into your chest. Roll on to your right hand side. With the help of your hands, slowly make your way back towards your seat. Do take a moment to get comfortable into your space. Once so, eyes closed, hands back underneath your thighs. And set your seat one more time. Root to lengthen. Lean back, soften your shoulders. And refold both hands back to prayer pose, Anjali Mudra. Doesn't matter if it's on or off of your mat. Take time daily to set an intention for your day. Connect to your soul, to the light within. And be open to what is possible when you set intention from light and love. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, bow your head into your heart. Seal your practice in place. Light with me, bow, light within all of you. Have a beautiful evening. Namaste. Thank you guys. It's been a pleasure to step in. I got to run though, unfortunately. I'd love to stay and chat if you have questions, but you can always look online, eddytoyonaga.com. My Instagram and all this stuff is on there. We can always chat on social media, or if you see me around town, stop me there. Thank you so much, guys.